Hi Year 1, Mrs Hamilton here. So today we're going to be doing another geography lesson and we're going to be looking at islands and the different features. Well, we're going to compare features of human features and man-made features. Okay, all will become clear. So it's a little bit of a carry-on from what we did previously in geography with maps. So let's have a little look. So we're going to identify human and physical features of an island, and Great Britain, where we live, England, where we live, is an island made up of Wales, England and Scotland. So we're going to be successful in this lesson by being able to explain the difference between human and physical features of an island and being able to sort the features and place them under the correct heading. So that's going to be the activity that you do at the end of this lesson. So let's have a little look. What is a human feature? Does anybody know what I mean when I say that something is a human feature? Have a little think. Maybe you want to pause the lesson while you have a think and talk to the person next to you, your adult or sibling. So, a human feature is something that a man, so man-made, okay, so that as humans we created. Okay, so for example, a building. So the school building that we go to is man-made, we created it. And if you maybe have a little think about other things that you know that might be man-made, other buildings, maybe if you think about where you live, the house or the flat, the accommodation that you live in, okay, that is a man-made feature. Okay, that's it's been made by humans. So what is a physical feature? Anybody understand what a physical feature is? So a physical feature is something which is natural, it's naturally occurring, it happens naturally. So if you look at the picture here, okay, the water that is here is naturally occurring. So the land, water within a land, soil, that is all a physical feature because it's naturally occurring. So, thinking about that, just move my picture across. So what kind of feature would a bridge be? Okay, would it be a human feature or would it be a physical feature? What would it be? Is it man-made or is it naturally occurring? It's a bridge, have a little think. Well, if you said that it was human, so it was man-made, then you would be correct. Okay, so because a bridge isn't naturally occurring, we as humans, we made those, we make those, so it is a human physical feature. What about this then? Can you sort the following? So is it a human feature or a physical feature? So the first one is the village house. Okay, this village house here. Is that a human feature, so was man-made, or is it a physical feature, so it's naturally occurring? What do you think about that? Have a little think and maybe talk to the person that's with you. Okay, and then the next one is the beach. Have a think. Is that a human feature, so it's made by man, or is it a physical feature, it's naturally occurring? Have a little think and maybe talk to the adult or sibling that's with you. What do you think? So if you said that the village house was a human feature, so man-made, then you would be correct. It is. Okay, it's not naturally occurring. We as humans would build something like this, so it is a human feature. And the beach, if you said that this was a physical feature, okay, so it's naturally occurring, then you would be correct. Well done. It is the beach is a naturally occurring feature. So what about these then? Which is human and which is physical? So we've got here the bay. What do you think that is? Is that human or is that physical? And then here we've got the farmhouse. Okay, this farmhouse here. Is this human, so it's man-made, or is it a physical feature, it's naturally occurring? What do you think? Give you a chance to maybe think about that and say it out loud. Okay, so with the bay, if you said that the bay was a physical feature, so naturally occurring, then you would be correct. The bay naturally occurs, it's not made by man, it was naturally created, then you would be correct. And the farmhouse, now have a little think. If you said that that was a human feature, so was made by man, you would be correct. Well done, guys, you're doing really, really well. So what about these then? These are slightly different. So we've got a human feature or a physical feature. So this here is a cliff. Do you remember we looked at this feature before half term, this cliff? Is that a human feature, as in, has it been man-made, or is it a physical feature, so it's naturally occurred, naturally created? What do you think of cliff? Give you a minute to think about that. And then look at this one. This is a road. Okay, so the road, is that a human feature, or is that a physical feature? Is that naturally occurring, or did a man make it, and so would make it a human feature? Have a little think. So let's have a look at the cliff. So the cliff is a physical feature because it's naturally occurring. That naturally occurred. It was created by the sea and the weather. That cliff was created, so that's a physical feature. And the road, this is man-made. We laid that road. We put the tarmac down there, so that is a human feature. Well done if you got those right. So what about these? Think about the things that are around you. So a post office, what would that be? Would that be a physical feature or a man-made feature? Well, you'd be correct if you said that that was a human feature, so man-made. Post office would be built by us. So a post office would be something that was man-made. Okay, so it would be a human feature. What about hills? Think about the hills that we might see around. Do you think that they would be a human feature or a physical feature? Have a little think. So yes, hills would be a physical feature. They would be naturally occurring. Okay, and a loch. Okay, this is a Scottish word for a lake. Okay, so a water lake. Would they be a physical feature or a human feature? What do you think? Well, this one is a little bit confusing, okay, because lochs, majority of lochs or lakes are a physical feature, so they're naturally occurring, but there are some lakes that have been created, been man-made, okay, so they would be a human feature. So this one, some majority of lakes or lochs would be naturally occurring, so would be a physical feature, but there are some that would be a human feature. What about a holiday house? Okay, think back to the questions that we asked earlier about the farmhouse. What did we say that was? Did we say that was a human feature or a physical feature? Can you remember? You'd be correct if you said that it was a human feature because it was man-made. If you remember, a building is man-made, so a holiday house would be a human feature. So, I'm going to show you the activities that we've got that will be sent through to you. So, the first one is a sorting activity. Okay, so you've got all these different items here. So we've got a cliff, a house, a factory, mountains, okay, and the second sheet has two categories. So we've got human features and the hard hat there to show you that it would be man-made, so we would build it, okay, and physical features, so naturally occurring, so we've got the tree there because that's naturally occurring. And what I want you to do is to cut these pictures out and sort them into either those that are human features, so man-made, and those that are physical features, so naturally occurring. Okay, so see if you can have a go at that, and get your adult at home to take a photograph of those, and you can email those in to us at Year 1 at Standens Barn. And the second activity, so the extension activity, is this is a picture of a seaside area, okay, and there's some arrows pointing to different features around this picture, and I want you in these boxes here to label them as either a human feature or a physical feature. So if you have a little look here, you've got a swimming pool. Okay, so have a little think, and would a swimming pool be something that was man-made, so a human feature, or would it be naturally occurring, so it would be a physical feature? Okay, so have a little think about that, and fill in all of those blanks. So this is an extension, so you don't have to do this, but if you'd like to, we'd really love you to, again, take a photograph of these and get this emailed in to us as well. Okay, good luck everybody, and I hope you enjoy the lesson, and we will see you soon. Take care, bye bye.